So here I'm showing y'all what I use, or what you're gonna need. You're gonna need a 6mm hook, and you're gonna need 2 skeins of yarn. It could be the same color, or it can be 2 different colors like I have. I use the Hobby Lobby brand. You see it on the screen. What you want to do is take the 2 tail ends of the yarn, both yarns, and you're gonna put them together, and you're going to do a slip knot. I tried to go slow, kind of show how I do a slip knot. It's just an X, and you pull on the tail end of the yarn, and you pull it through like that. But you don't pull it all the way through. You just slightly pull it through, and then boom, you have a slip knot. Got a little hook. So for this, what I will say, the pink yarn, you yarn over like you would usually yarn over. So you know how you like yarn over, say you were doing like a chain, you would yarn over. You yarn over it with the pink yarn the regular way. The green yarn, you yarn over the opposite way. So you yarn over going towards the back. The pink yarn, you yarn over going towards the front, which is towards yourself. The green yarn, you yarn over going the opposite way. So you go towards the back. So going away from you, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So you're going to yarn over away from you with the green yarn first, and then you're going to yarn over towards yourself with the pink yarn, and then you're going to pull the pink yarn through, or whatever color you have. So yarn away from you, and then you're going to yarn towards you with the opposite yarn color, and then you're going to pull that yarn through. I hope this is making sense. I'm going to try to explain it in different ways so that everybody can get it. Also, I'm going to zoom in eventually so you can get a closer look. But you can see it starts to make a chain. So again, you're going to yarn over away from you with the green yarn. So you can see how I did it there. It's going away from me. And the pink yarn, you yarn over towards you, and then you're also going to pull it through both loops. Just like that. Also, keep in mind, whatever yarn you use to yarn away from you, that will be the least amount of color shown. So you see how there's more pink than green? It's always going to be that way. So if you want more, say if you're doing pink and green like me, if you want more green showing, you would yarn over towards you with the green and yarn away from you with the pink. So it's yarn away from you, yarn towards you, pull through both loops. Yarn away from you, yarn towards you, pull through both loops. Yarn away, yarn towards you, pull in both loops. Yarn away, yarn toward, pull through loops. Yarn away, yarn towards you, pull through both loops. It's super easy. Once you get it, like, it'll be stuck in your head. It's just as easy as doing a regular chain. Like, it's so simple. I wanted to start like a beginner type series where I show like basic stuff. I think I'm gonna add this because it's very, very, very simple. Like once you got it, like you'll never forget how to do this stitch. So just yarn away from you, yarn towards you, pull through both loops. Yarn away, yarn towards you, pull through both loops. Remember, the pink yarn is going towards you. It's a regular yarn over. The green yarn is yarning over, but it's the opposite way. You always want to yarn over away from you, yarn towards you, pull through both loops. I mean, literally, it's just repeating, repeating, repeating. And you're going to do that until you get your desired length. I'll put the length of how long you do it for on the screen. I'll put it on the screen. And I'll put it in the description. But yeah, you're just going to keep doing that until you get your desired length. You can do it for as long as I did mine. So the same length, or you can do it longer, or you can do it shorter. Doesn't matter. And this is what you'll end up with. It'll look just like this. I already like cut it away from the working yarn. So I'm going to show y'all what I do to the end of mine. What I like to do is I like to tie it off. So I tie it. And I'm going to do this to both ends. I tie it. And then I'm going to tie the other end. Make sure you pull it really tight because you don't want it to come undone. So you're going to tie it, tie the other end, same way. And then what you're going to do is do a knot. Let me wait till I get there. I'm moving too fast. So you're going to tie it. After you tie it, then you're going to do the knot. So I don't know what type of knot this is called. I know, like, I always say stuff with sewing, but literally all my knowledge from sewing has moved over to crochet. So this is the same knot we do in sewing when you're trying to tie off your yarn. It's that same knot. If I can find the name of it, I will put it on the screen. But you're just gonna do the knot. I showed on the other end kind of more like how I did it. So you're gonna wrap it around your 2 fingers, just like so. And then you're gonna push it through. And you wanna keep it towards the base of the ribbon. So you see me kind of pushing it down to make sure that it's close to the ribbon part. You want to keep pushing it, and then you want to pull it super, super tight. Super, super, super tight. Just pull it super tight. You don't want to pull it to the point where you break the yarn, but you do want to pull it tight. And then I cut it like this. You can cut it all the way to the knot, or you can weave in the ends. But I like to cut it like this because I like to unravel them and make them a little frizzy because I think it's cute. I think it makes it more girly. So you see I got my crochet needle and I just unraveled the ends, and I'm kind of just gonna move it around in my fingers to make it frizzy. And eventually over time it'll be super frizzy. It'll kind of look like a tassel, I guess. Yeah, that's what they're called, tassels. I hope that's what they're called. But yeah, I mean, super easy. This is literally it. That's all you do. And like I said, you can do it longer, you can do it shorter. You can do it longer to where it ties and you can tie it into a bow around your neck like a necklace. You can do it short. You can where you can tie it around your ponytails. I mean, literally you can use it for anything. If you want to make one for your pets, you can tie it in their hair if your pet has long hair. I mean, literally anything. It's a simple ribbon, but it's thicker. It's thicker than having to do a chain and then like do a second row to the chain, which is why I like this stitch. So here I'm going to show you how I tie it into an actual bow. I like to make sure both ends are even. So you see me like evening it up. And then I turn it, what is this, vertical. And I take both ends, I wrap them around each other, kind of like you're tying a shoe. And you'll naturally see where the ends fall. So see how I turned it around? The ends naturally fell on that side. So I turned it, and as you can see, it starts to form a bow. You want to make sure you pull on the both ends of the bow to make it even, and to also make sure it's super tight. You don't want your bow unraveling. But that's literally it. I hope this tutorial helped. I hope that it was useful. Maybe you can use this stitch for something else. I'm not sure. But it was a basic tutorial. Thank y'all for watching. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.